Hello, my name is Cody. In 2011, I went to my first ever anime convention, Anime Crossroads 2011. I enjoyed it so much that about a year and a half later, in 2013, I launched the Convention Reviews channel. Over the next 4 years, my friends and I documented over 60 cons in and around the Midwest of the United States. From the outside, things seemed to be at an all-time high, but inside me, something was changing. I felt myself growing away from conventions and nerd culture in general, until finally, this happened. I am no longer going to conventions and doing convention vlogs, reviews, music videos, things like that. The channel is going on an indefinite hiatus. Convention Reviews ended with one final blowout in Detroit at Youmacon 2017. It felt like it was time to move on. In the last 5 years, I've traveled around the world, lived in 2 different foreign countries, grew a lot as a person, honed my skills over on my travel channel, and in the end, found myself back in the Midwest with a new perspective and renewed passion to jump back into what I once loved so much. I immediately knew we had to start where we left off, Youmacon. But I can't do this alone. I need a crew, and I know exactly the right people for the job. Look at this! Youmacon technically starts on Friday, but they always have a free day on Thursday, so we've always made sure to show up and get our badges that day to avoid the craziness that is Friday and Saturday. Everyone agreed to meet at my house around 9 or 9:30 that morning. We used to always do this before when I drove to the cons, so even though I wasn't driving this year, I think everyone thought it felt right to meet there anyway. People are just starting to arrive to head to Youmacon. Nate's up there. Just waiting on Dakota, Ariel, and Shelby. Not too surprising that Dakota and Shelby are the last to arrive. Just playing, guys. Kind of. Dakota, where the F have you been? I've been waiting all day for you.
She said, we're 15 minutes late. I said, don't do that, because that's his way of getting angry with you for being late.
I actually didn't know what time people were supposed to be here. Nate didn't even really tell me.
Oh, really?
But once a bunch of other people were here and I'm like, I don't see Dakota. I'm like, late. You got another cooler?
Yeah, it's got drinks in there.
Okay, cool. Yo, my baby! Yo, my baby! What's up? You ready?
Are you sure?
I'm ready.
Where's Shelby?
Have you peed yet?
Gas station.
Gas station must be busy today.
Yep.
Man.
We're waiting on now.
You think she knows there's one right there?
There's 2 right there.
Yeah. Finally, the long drive began. From my house to Detroit, it takes about 4.5 hours. I was with Xavier and Megan the whole way. We only had one quick stop at McDonald's. We just stopped there because I had to pee, but you know, once I was in there, I just couldn't help myself. Before long, we arrived in Detroit. We were not staying at the Renaissance Center this year, which is the main hotel for the con. Instead, we were staying at Hotel Indigo, about 2 blocks away from the convention center. All right, we arrived and parked, but Nate's still like 30 minutes away. They somehow got into traffic. We didn't and Shelby didn't either, so it looks like we're just gonna walk down to the Kobo and just leave the bags in the truck for now. Hopefully he'll get here soon, because the room's under his name, so we can't check in. We gotta wait for him. Nothing else to do. Not sure how far of a walk, well, we kind of have an idea how far of a walk the Kobo is. We're not in the Rinsen this year because it was sold out when we checked, and everything here is crazy expensive now. But we're gonna start walking that way. Looks like it's like about 2 blocks from our hotel, but we're like not at the hotel. We're at a parking garage a little further down. The walk was super easy. All right, we made it down to Huntington Place. Huntington or Huntington? Either way, yeah, it's not the Kobo anymore, apparently. We're like old fogies. Dude, young people don't say fogey. I don't think our generation even says fogey.
I'll say that.
Anyway, back there's the Rinsen. Here's Huntington Place. This is the convention center if you've never been here before. And just a second ago it said Youmacon up here, but it went away the second we pulled our cameras out. And it actually isn't that far of a walk. It seems okay. I want a taste of Mexico.
Item.
Okay, we are in the Huntington Place. It's like we never left, dude. It's so weird. I remember it like it was just yesterday. That's where the nerds were at, and over here's where the nerds were. I don't know if we can go in and get anything in. There's kind of a lot of people gathering back there, but that might be the line for the registration. We're still an hour and 40 minutes out from when that opens, but... Okay, we found the end of the line, I guess. The line's really not that close together, but that's probably because of COVID, I guess. Yeah, people just sit, just chilling, so we pulled this bench over so we could put our stuff on it and just rest, and yeah. Now we just wait for about an hour and a half. I don't have a watch, I don't know what I'm looking at. Right then, Shelby suddenly realized she couldn't find her wallet. So I went back to her car with her. She looked for a while. I was getting pretty nervous. This could have been a really bad start to the con, but thank God, suddenly, out of nowhere, it was just right there on the floor of the car. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Shelby's wallet has been found, and we met up with Nate, Dakota, and Ariel, and we are headed back to Huntington Place.
Hey.
That reaction. What do you think?
It's Youmacon.
They're running, they're running.
So
You guys see that? It's freaking Pikachu. Only at Youmacon. We're back in line, we just gotta wait now. I'm not really sure how long is left to wait. Apparently the hotel room's really small, so we'll have to check that out later. They said it's probably gonna be hard to fit all of us in there, but we'll try to make it work. So Nate and I are talking about it, and we don't remember seeing this much cosplay here on Thursday, like 5 years ago. So, I don't know. You think this is gonna be busy this weekend?
I think 100% it will be, because everyone who bought a ticket for 2020 is here. Because they canceled it and then refunded it for this year.
All right, COVID messed things up. So this is the first Yoma since 2019. So this could be huge. This line is getting pretty long already. It starts over here behind us and it goes all the way down and wraps around and then it goes all the way back here. I'm definitely glad that...
You guys got here early?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were far back, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, we got a pretty good spot. I'm not sure how long it actually took. I feel like it wasn't that long, and then suddenly the line started moving. Everything was going great so far. It seemed like maybe this was gonna be really smooth. All right, the line just started aggressively moving. Oh, cool, it's not too deep over here. Let's see how fast this goes. Youmacon used to be fast, I feel like, but have they stumbled over the years? Get out of here. Guys, we're cracking packs.
Cracking pack. Oh shoot. So who's going first?
Point mine down because I don't want to see what I got.
Bro, I got hot. I can't say that. I got
Lampin.
Okay, hold on. I'll say Haunter. I can say that.
That's pretty cool.
Haunter, baby. What's up?
So I got, oh cool, I got Trevenant.
God dang it.
Yeah. Katana and Gasoline.
Nice. All right,
Yeah, that's my
I got
favorite
Cubone, Misdreavus, and I got
Trevenant.
Trevenant too. Man, that means y'all got a kiss.
Alright. So we came up here to the front of the line. It was supposed to open at 6, which was a little while ago. There's still nobody in there. So, not sure what's happening. Not a good look so far.
20 minutes later.
The line is finally moving, and it's actually moving pretty quick. But it's probably because they're just funneling people into the room. So once that stops, we'll see the real speed.
Free rush, straight ahead. Free rush. Free rush, straight ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
So they're requiring masks in here, but it's pretty cool that they're like handing them out to people as they come in. Instead of like, no, you can't come in, go get a mask. That's really nice. I mean, I had one, but other people didn't, so that's awesome. As we approached registration, the line looked a bit intense to the untrained eye, but I knew this would probably move fast now that we'd all made it inside. Almost there, baby. You're supposed to be vaccinated or take a test. My vaccinations were done in the Philippines. I assume it's not gonna matter, but let's see. Who knows? Yeah, I got my badge. It's secure. They said online, they talked so much about needing to be vaccinated or have a test. The lady I had did not even look at my vaccination card at all. Like, it was in my pocket, the whole interaction. And I asked her, I was like, do you need my vaccination card? She's like, nah, the sticker's already on there. I'm like, okay. But it was really fast. It was actually really efficient. Pro tip, when you come to Youmacon, the next thing you do after the badge registration is the people mover. You need to pay for a people mover pass so you can go back and forth between, what is this place called? Shelby, what do they call this place again?
The Rinsen and the convention.
Huntington Place, and the Rinsen. All right, we've got our people mover passes, and now we are headed to the Rinsen. Last time we were here, it was under construction. I don't know if it's gonna be really different. Yeah, it could be really different. I have no idea.
We'll have to have the cars again.
The cars?
Yeah, you remember like before the
Oh, right, in
they
the
had
bottom.
like sports cars.
Yeah, because it's General Motors. I kind of remember how to get to the Rinsen.
You just take a left.
Yeah, we gotta go upstairs, up an escalator.
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's at the very end of the lockdown.
Yeah. Honestly, it is like kind of popping in here. For a Thursday, it's kind of popping.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how the Rinsen's gonna feel.
We'll see.
I'm hyped. I'm getting excited. Fastest and easiest way to get back and forth between the Kobo and the Rinsen is to take the people mover. Honestly, I really love taking the people mover, even though sometimes it gets a little bit full, just because it's a chance to sit down. I mean, sometimes it's full and you have to stand, but most of the time I was able to sit down and get off my feet a little bit.
This is the Renaissance Central Station.
You guys want stairs or elevator?
There's right here.
Okay. Sick, Dakota. It looks sick, bro. You see it? We're in Rinsen, baby. You remember this? You remember this part, Dakota?
Hugh Jackman was on one of these.
Hugh Jackman, baby. Real steel. So cool, guys. Look at the walkway. I always loved this. Except it doesn't light you very well from underneath. Yeah, everything's in my bag, guys. That's why all of this day one is just on my phone. So we're gonna head down to the bottom floor and get some food first. We're all hungry. Nate, the cars are back. Super, super weird. Like, one side is totally sectioned off to like, it's like a really nice dinner going on. It looks really good, honestly. And then the other side is like cosplay. So interesting. Okay, we need to eat, dude. I can't look at them eating and not eat anymore. Guys, I see the food court and it does not look that packed. Everybody's in line for registration. Let's go. Hashtag time to eat. Burger King is not open, so we are at Subway.
Be fresh. Fresh as hell.
Fresh, baby. I always thought about that, yeah. It was at MatsuriCon, the first one. They had I think it was a Subway as well. And the employees looked just ravaged by Sunday. I felt horrible. But I didn't, because it tasted good.
Eventually.
All right, we finished eating. It was all right. I got pizza instead because the line was a lot shorter. We're going to the garage sale now. Does anyone know what room it's in? Yeah, we got to go up somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to check on the guidebook, I guess. Every year on Thursday, Youmacon holds a garage sale of sorts where people can bring their pre-owned anime goods to try to make a quick buck. It's normally held on one of the upper levels of the Rinsen. I was absolutely hit with a wave of nostalgia just walking through this area again after so many years. I always love checking the garage sale out, but honestly, I've never actually bought anything there. And this year was no exception. Though some of the others did end up buying a few things. Nate, what did you get?
I copped the Venusaur from the 25th anniversary.
Nice, bro. I'm a bit of a garage sale aficionado. I've been to many a garage sale in my life. I don't really see anything I want. This has already been open for like 2 hours. I'm sure a lot of the good stuff's gone. When we came last time, in 2017, it was a lot bigger than this. There was a lot of stuff. It was pretty cool. I'm not saying this is bad, but I think we might have missed some of the best stuff. We just realized there's a whole nother half to this garage sale, and this one's way bigger. I don't know, it's cool, but I can't help but not be super interested in anything, to be honest. It's cool, but yeah, there's none of the stuff that I need. After the garage sale, we hopped on the people mover and made our way to the stop that was the nearest to our hotel. We had still not really seen the room, so we grabbed all our stuff, went up and checked out the room. It was pretty small. I didn't record any of that. I do have one last shot here showing what the room looked like, and I just want to warn you, the beginning of the shot is a bit shocking and disturbing.
If you want to see my pet, here he is.
So I wanted to show what the room looks like. So we've got the 2 beds, and then we've got an air mattress here. We had to move the beds over, and then we've got the air mattress that's gonna lay down there. And then Shelby's thick boy air mattress is right here by the bathroom. And that was it for Thursday. I filmed nothing else. It was great to be back. We were all super excited for what was to come. In the next video, we'll pick up bright and early on Friday morning. We had a lot of hope, a lot of anticipation this night going into what the rest of this weekend would bring, and I'll just say it didn't disappoint. I look forward to bringing all of you through it together in this special Youmacon Convention Reviews reunion series. But I'll go ahead and get off of here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay nerdy.
Bye.